Hey, what's up, guys? It's STS here. Know what it is? Not much, just chilling right now. The date is January 19th, 2 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock, 2:51. We are here for another Simple Review time. It is Simple Review time, and we are once again from Hulu. Talking about Simple Reviews real quick here is that Saturday, well, tomorrow I'm one of my grandmothers with my wife and my son, and hopefully we'll be, this is going to be the last movie section. I mean, from going to the library. Well, also, I never did an iPhone video of the library I go to get all these movies and whatnot. The thing is, though, I think February might be a rest off of those movies. Now, I still got the Marion Public Library. I got a family video of $5 extra, but I never go there. But I have Hulu, and I got Netflix to go on stuff. So that's what I'm probably going to do. But tomorrow, throughout that week, I'm going to get 10 movies that I'm going to try to get done in 7 days. I don't know if I'm going to get, if not 7. I have to at least get 7 movies done if I don't get the 10 movies done. But we're going to start out with the thing, but that's what I'm going to do. And then next week I'm going back. I might get movies still, I don't know. I might get a couple movies to watch there and whatnot, but I just want to talk about that. But right here, this is now time for another Simple Review time right here. Hulu has gave us, once again, I just saw Demons, movie I want to see. Now I get to see a B-movie cult film that with Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper's in it, and that's Hell Comes to Frogtown. And when I saw it, I saw it on Hulu before, but I never really cared, you know. This is before I did the Simple Reviews. I mean, I checked this out last year. I was looking at all the movies, you know. It was just a look and skip ahead, you know, whatnot. Because I didn't really care about movies now. And I've been watching more movies lately because I don't have I'm a video gamer, but I only have a 360, you know, play the same shit over and over. I don't have a PS4, one PS4, but I can't get it. But we're going to talk about How Comes to Frogtown. This movie's, I mean, it's not going to get a rant because, I mean, people say it's one of the worst movies in the world. It's a cult film. In 1988, this is before They Live, and I was really intrigued. I was really excited to see this film. And watching it, one of the most weird, kooky fucking plots, but it fucking works. And it's just weird. I mean, you have it's up to Sam, this is what on the Hulu description says, it's up to Sam Hell and the armed, dangerous Beauty Spangle to brave the barren wasteland once known as Earth and ruled by slimy, green, overgrown amphibians. Frogs. And this is directed by, this is created by Donald G. Jackson. The screenplay for this film was written by Jackson and Randall Frakes. The film was directed by Jackson and R.J. Mixer. The plot is set in the post-apocalyptic, putting this on so I can see the notes here I got here, but it's set in a post-apocalyptic, what's the word? Listen, where very few fertile men and women exist due to atomic fallout. The government places a higher priority on those who still can breathe. But shortly before the movies, a group of Impunians who had been sold to the desert would capture a group of feral women and use them as sex slaves. So that's basically what it is. And it comes with Sam Hell. Sam Hell is a nomadic traveler who wanders out the countryside. He is eventually captured by an organization of war nurses, which I don't even know what the fuck that is, the closest thing to the government in his region of the world. They located him by tracking of the trail of pregnant woman left on his wake. The original plan was to use him, and this is the thing too. When it first started, I mean, it just starts him out where he's getting captured by, he did something wrong, whatever, and this fucking dickheaded government official, which you'll find out later in the film, what a jackass he was. But then again, I was like, what a predictable fucking villain he is. He's a dickhead who goes, it's not over. And also, I was like, oh, we'll see in I'm like, oh, we'll see you on the film then. But the thing is, though, tracking the trail. See, the original plan was to use him as a breeding stock. That's the thing, is they wanted to use him because Spangle, who's what's her fucking name? I'm trying to think her name is Sandal Bergman, and she has a fucking lieutenant, which I'm trying to figure her name is on here. Sorry, guys. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. There's no fucking cast on here. I think it's C. Verrill then. Hell, I don't know because there's no fucking thing on here. But and he has a device on him, like a diaper, kind of like chastity belt kind of thing. Well, yeah, a metal thing they put on him, saying like, like that reads his like sperm levels and whatnot. He's real high, and the woman's in fertility or whatnot. But the main thing is what they wanted to grab him, and there's so much few women out there that's fertile, and he's a legend. You know, there's because we're in the film, he's like, oh my God, Sam Hell, I can't wait, you're such a man. Like, you know, they first go, like when they first get up there, I mean, they have to find these women at this Frogtown. They gotta go to Frogtown, which is these amphibians, these frog-like motherfuckers have these fertile women that they're keeping sex slaves on, and they have to save them. Well, they end up finding one, and they had this weird fucking pink, like beetle kind of looking thing, which there's nothing to say nothing about that. And had this armistic tomboy bitch go with them. She's pretty badass, and they basically, you know, they said, you know, you gotta catch her fertile, and you gotta fuck them all, and you gotta impregnate them all. Right? I was like, what? You know? Well, the first thing we get is they break campground, and Spangle, whatever, the lead chick with the glasses or whatever from MegTech. It's where they from MegTech. Like teases him a little bit, you know. She's really not really my type here. This is the 80s here. Still not my type. She's tall. She has a nice ass. Her form's good, but titties here. There's no titties there. There's tiny titties here. She teases him with this whole this army outfit and this army lingerie, green kind of like bikini kind of thong line thing and all that shit. But she wanted to fuck him or whatever. No keyword. And then Sanders falls asleep, and then he wakes up, and then it's the army chick who just takes her shirt off, and she has some nasty fucking, I mean, her skinny form, not really good attractive woman, but she's badass. I want to be the legend. And also, you get just a flap on this fucking metal thing that his back where he can get his dick out, supposedly. And, like, she fools around, and then Spiegel catches her, or whatnot. So here's your first thing. And then they find one. They find one of the chicks here. It's run away, but she thinks it's them, bad people, it's the fucking frogs, and they catch her. And they say, what do your work? And there's a thing connected to his thing saying, oh, you're ready now. And he's like, that's it? I have to do that? There's no preferences? I mean, nothing? And then, like, it's like, and then Spiegel's like, you need motivation. You need inspiration. And because he just doesn't want to fucking shake and be like that. And then she put a drug in her, like a syringe or whatever, and it makes her like all horny or whatnot. She's like this. She was all scared. Now she's like, all laying down like this, you know. But then she's like, I need inspiration. So she strip teases in front of him, teases him again, and then it doesn't work on him. And he said, you know, put your blouse back on. And he just ends up having sex with her, fucks her, impregnates her, supposedly. And then she goes off to say, go over there, they'll free you, you know, you're right. So they end up going to Frogtown now. And then the plot kind of, just in that car, you know, with the pink car, they end up stopping, and she ends up in this fucking, like, slave kind of outfit. And then gets a choker and tells Sam, like, now I'm your slave. So basically just picturing of, just pretending to be the slave to go in the Frogtown. So when they go in the Frogtown, I mean, this was some 80s shit. I mean, the thing is, though, it was a pretty good film, and they go over. I mean, the bad thing is the frogs here. I mean, that's the only thing bad. I mean, then again, they're part of the film, too. But it's the acting, I mean, all the jokes aside. But he goes in a bar, and he meets up his old buddy, because there's no fucking plot in Wikipedia, sorry. But, I mean, I can't remember his fucking name, but, or Tootie, not Tootie. I forgot his name, sorry. There's more reviews out there you can check out, more detailed, but checks them out, and then they go, and these frogs, I mean, the makeup on them back then, you know, was actually not that bad. They go to like a bar, and there's a stripper, amphibian-looking motherfucker comes up, and, you know, wants to be with him or whatnot. But the thing is, though, I'm trying to think. Also, too, that before that Frogtown, he gets with the, he had that metal thing. If he gets away for someone, beeps, and it will blow up on sight. So that's going to be no balls for him. And also, if he gets far away, his genitals will get shot. But as to them, they grow more. What does it say here? They go across some journey, and they eventually fall in love. You know. Then they reach Frogtown. Everyone's involved is captured, while the Frog Second Command tortures Hal and attempts to remove the copies for technology. Then Spring is forced to work as a slave and dance for the Frog Commander, the noble the dance of the three snakes, proving more successful than she's wished. They just soon find herself in the mercy of the ground, accused of Commander. And then, however, the copies now removed because the guy blew up, but he cut it off. It's like, oh, blow up command, Toddy or one of the second command guy, the frog, but it blows up in his face, and he escaped hell, escaped wrong, and he also they saved this. They find the fertile women because they were like pleasuring her, like putting like, fans and stuff on her because if she's got to do a dance or she's gonna get killed or whatnot. But these chicks have these like weird ass fucking sleeping gowns. Like I feel like it was like little like these 70s children outfits, but to sexy women with these bathing suits or whatever, which I thought was kind of. I mean, they're sexy, so that was weird. But the fight scenes is alright, you know. They come up and then the chick from because his older friend gets a flare gun, shoots the flare gun up. The female amphibian chick that wanted to fuck Sam, she dies. She murders him because she gets in front of them, of the second command amphibian, and stabs her, and fucking Sam kills the shit out of him. And then the guy signals, and here comes that fucking tomboy bitch, and comes in and trims the day, gets the chicks and shit. But then they're followed from Toddy, or whatever the fuck his name is. What the fuck's his name? They don't show his name, but Toddy or something. Toddy, Toto, fucko, whatever. And she dances for him, and then, like, he has 3 dicks, supposedly. You have aroused the 3 snakes. You should now suck it. I'm not touching that thing, you know. When they in this little chase scene, you know, it's like a little Mad Max kind of thing, you know, get chased from these guys, and you know, I mean, shitty quality or whatever you want to say. I mean, this is not that bad of a B film, and it's a cult film, you know. I liked it. I'm not gonna rant on it because then again, I'm a fan of Roddy Piper's work, of a wrestler, and this is the second movie where I've seen him in, besides They Live. I actually saw another movie, but it's been a while though. But there's also another movie that's on YouTube, which I'm probably going to watch soon, with him on it. Jungle Ground, but I don't know when it's going to be. But the thing is, though, they end up saving him, and then, like I said in the beginning of the video, here comes this, they find, there's this guy who throughout the film who's been trading uranium with the elite command of the Frogs, and, well, you'll go in, he has like a vocoder kind of like mask, and he takes off, and it's the same guy. I told you it wasn't over, Sam. Like, yeah, predictably saw that coming a mile away. They have a little, but then he just gets a sword. One of the chicks, he says, "Give me the sword," and she gives it to him and just whacks him. But he possums him out, but to a dinner death because he tries to play possum, but Sam thinks he's dead, goes around, but then the guy gets an RPG and it's and he gets killed all a mile away. He falls down to his death. No, he got knifed in the chest, heart. But Toddy's still alive, because his little bitches leave, because he's like, run if you want to live, you know. And so him and this fry have a fight. So we have a human versus amphibian fight hold, which is not that bad. It was pretty funny in a way, and then it ends to him going off the ledge where he's trying to drag Sam into it. But then Sam finally gets his sword, staggers and slices his hand, and that motherfucker falls with green blood. And then at the very end, he thinks a Spiegel in them died because they blew up the car and they thought they were in there. But no, they were not in there. They found him, and then she's back in her regular office clothes and whatnot, or whatever. And the chicks are there with their bikini, sexy pajamas. And then we have, they go up and they kiss and say, "Oh, I love you." And I'm like, she want to have first dibs. It's like, no, you can't. You know, and then she tries to put her beeper on, it doesn't work because the thing's off. Because the dye fucking took it off. So they end up saying, "I got you." And then they leave, and then they're on the road, and he says, like, "Oh, you know," he gives a necklace to that one army chick, you know, which she's not that bad looking, but her titties were just weirdly odd shaped. But then at the very end, she's like, you know, maybe, you know, MedTech owes a lot to you, you know. So maybe after you do your duties, maybe you can have a couple of weeks leave, you know, be together, you know. She's like, alright, that's cool. And he's like, what do you mean, what duties? And then they turn to all the girls, and they're like seducting. So he still has to fuck all these chicks. No condom at all. Must come in these chicks. He has to come in these chicks. Why can't he just come in a cup and just come and just pour it in them? Or syringe it in there, you know. He has to fuck on it, and then Spiegel, Spocker, whatever, still wants to be with him and fuck him. noticing that she might get STDs because he's gonna fuck 6 more of these bitches here, and that ends the story. And there's a sequel to this, which I can't find. It's on YouTube or anything, so. But I think that's how it ends. Pretty cool 80s flick, action slash sci-fi slash, I mean, I don't know how to say it. I mean, it was more of an action flick. You know, you got your comedy in there, drama and all that stuff. But it was actually pretty fucking good. I recommend this all the way. It's a Roddy Piper film. It's a cult status film. And, I mean, the frog, I mean, it just worked out. You know, I actually enjoyed it. The chicks there, I mean, they were sexy as hell. I mean, you get 35 minutes till you got the Frogtown, but they still let up. There was still comedy and still, you know, looking at the chicks and getting aroused. Hell, my dick got hard from that shit, but the chicks were not really that good looking. I mean, not my type. But the thing is, it was a really good it was a good movie. The acting's great. Roddy Piper did great. The chick who played Spiegel did great. Even the frogs. It was just kind of kooky in a way. But I definitely recommend this film. Check it out, this cult film. It's a pretty damn good classic. And with Roddy Piper in it, rest in peace, Roddy Piper all the way. It's my second movie reviewed from him. But that was 1988. Movie of Hell Comes to Frogtown. And I hope you guys check it out. And we'll see you again soon in the next simple review. And then hopefully the next Roddy Piper review will be the movie Jungle Ground. And I hope I get to watch it before YouTube takes it down because it's on YouTube. So we'll see you we'll see you for the next review, and we'll see you the next Roddy Piper movie. We'll be doing Jungle Ground. Peace. I'm out.